Hello! We are back. We got John Del Valle versus Robin Evan, Logan Sunier versus Kenny Verbenen, Giovanni Baccellieri versus Mateusz Matis, Guillermo Van Pamelen versus Victor Sparholt, Bram Gelton versus Remy Dragja, Selena Ballnegger versus Van Hendrickson, Hoyen Van Waes versus Stefan Verhofstadt, and Arnaud Tuven versus Nicholas Laridon. Who's your money on? Get off that fence. John versus Robin.
I'm going to take John all day.
I'm going to go for John, yeah. Logan versus Kenny. Tough one. I say... People clapping outside? No? Okay, must be hearing things.
So they're now setting the order. That's what's happening here.
Yep. There goes Logan.
They're setting the matches.
Now Kenny.
Because the draw is different. You don't get the first card out, right? So the draw happens and you get your starting card. And so now we're putting the starting cards in the order of the matches. And here we go. There was a note in the chat about points on offer for when you do the match race. So just to clarify, there will be additional 5 points granted for every shootout win during the match race.
Okay. Creo que sumas un punto. No, cinco puntos. 5 puntos por victoria en match race. That's enough Spanish for now.
And then we also want to clarify, semifinal race has 2 mandatory pit stops for everyone, and it is 30 minutes.
34 laps in total. Final race will have 3 pit stops. Should be a 45-minute, is that it? 45-minute race with 24 finalists. So we get... First 8, right? 18, 16, 30, 34. First 8 from all the semifinal races. Move on. No, it's actually
the point total.
The points total, yeah, that's it. Because they're still adding up points to the general ranking.
This is just an opportunity to continue to earn points. So obviously the match races will then separate you from 47th, and then of course, if you have enough points in your final result, you will advance. You have the chance to advance in the top 24.
Yeah. Ignacio del Valle es la copia de AliExpress de John. Okay. As you see drivers concentrating right there on screen as Paul is approaching them. Now they're getting released. Now it's getting started. Turn back my microphone on. Everything gets fixed again. You know what? People have some doubts. People are saying that the rules of points might have been changed. Some people say you get like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On our rule book, it says per victory you get 5 points, so I'm just going to clear that right away. And I'll be right back with the information.
All right, that's the end of the first set of laps. And it looks like Arno Tubin has have the fastest of the group. And the drivers will begin switching their carts, moving their weights to go for the second lap. We can see Marcos out there clarifying the rules. Okay. Marcos has said that if you win your first race, you get 1, and your second one, you get 2. The third one you get 3, and the fourth you get 5. All right, so John DeVaya has the upper hand with a half a second. Logan Sunye about a 400th advantage. And Giovanni Baccarelli has a 300th advantage. Guillermo with 2/10 over Victor. Bram with a 10th over Drazga, and Selena is behind by 500ths over with Sven. Stefan Verhofst is behind by a half second, and Arnaud Tuvin has the half second advantage. So we'll see what they can do in the second lap here. Thank you, Marcos, for confirming that the rules have been changed.
And I haven't been warned.
And our PDF was great.
Yeah. So 1 for out of 16, 2, 3, 5.
Very nice.
That's
all right,
just
now
to
everybody
make
at home can do the math, right?
Because I surely won't. It's too complicated now.
Isn't that always the commentators' curses, right?
Yeah.
They gotta. We don't do math in the booth, right?
So they've done 1 lap. What card did John have? 12 and 7. Oh, this is an interesting one. Cards 2 versus card 6. Baccelliere versus Mattis there. Whichever of those two that loses out will still get a good card for the semi-final race there.
Yes, and the margin there is really tight. You can see these guys are all, and Selena is all very close.
So John shows up over there with a 53.98. Robin
looks like John will advance.
Yeah, he took out another 0.6 of a second there. So John moving forward relatively easily.
Yes.
Which card should he choose between 12 and 7?
Looks like Kenny didn't do enough against Logan. And
so close.
It's going to be close, yep.
So close. So John. Okay, we're still putting things.
We're refreshing the data
here
as Ward puts it in the sheet.
Someone get Ward a double espresso.
Okay, so it's confirmed, I believe, that John will win. And we'll see which card he takes, because both of those are less than stellar. Logan Sunye takes the second matchup there.
Yeah, advances as well.
Giovanni has done what he needs to do. Guillermo Van Pemelen has taken over Victor Sparholt, another junior in the field. And Bram has done well as well. We're still waiting on the final results for Selena.
Okay. Nope.
Hold on a second. It looks like we've
gone
recycled
back
the
again.
data.
Help me out, Ward. What is going on? Well, we'll just have to take a look at
Okay, here we
whoever
go.
is on track.
Selena did not make up the difference, so
That was close, though.
Sven got her by 900ths.
Less than a tenth of a second. Finest of margins, yeah.
I'm sure she'll be disappointed with that.
Yeah. And, well, let's see. Over Horian, tell you what, 7/10 on Stefan. Good job by him. Stefan losing out. Then we have Arnaud advancing from Laradon. So, next heat will be John versus Logan Sunier, Giovanni Baccellieri versus Guillermo van Pamelen, then Bram versus Sven Hendrickson, and Horian van Was versus Arnaud Tuven. Alrighty. Next up.
I think what the interest here is which cart did John take with him?
You know what? I'm just going to get up and have a look there. I'll
Yes.
tell you right away.
Okay, so John took the 12 with him. That's a very interesting choice. He could leave Logan Sunier with a bad cart. There were a lot of good drivers that were able to do well in the 12 and the 7, but they did not meet up to the standard. You know, they weren't usually in the spots that you'd expect those types of drivers to be in.
Intriguing. What is John up to? Green. First out of 2 rounds now. Logan starting off. What does Logan have? 18? Yeah?
18 has been a good cart, so we'll see if John can outpace him in the 12.
So Kenny has cart 24 for himself. Robin with that cart number 7, right?
Kenny has made his way in the pits with the 24.
And Robin has the number 7 since John moved up with the number 12.
Okay, Logan is finishing the lap, coming around. Dive Bomb City. $54.3 to John's $53.9. Absolutely stellar in the 12.
As usual on any cart. Giovanni 54.1. Guillermo 54.0. Close. Bram 54.2. Hendrickson 54.2. Arnaud, well, Horian 54.3. Arnaud 53.9.
Still close for a lot of the drivers there.
Yeah.
You know, we're talking about less than half a second between every single driver out there. And that's like millimeters on the track.
It is a blink of an eye. It's like having a hand forward or something like that. Vamos, Johnny Galaxy. Johnny Galaxy. Paquete. Let's see what he can do on Logan. You never know. We're writing off everyone else. Ruben did not go all the way to the end. You never know what might happen. Logan might have something up his sleeve there. He's more used to this track than John anyways, but John has the skills. So experience versus will, which one of them is winning?
Okay, so John has the upper hand after lap 1. Guillermo van Pamelen has the upper hand by 900ths in matchup 2. Bram is behind by 900ths. And Arnaud is up by 4/10.
Should be close between the matchups in Giovanni and Guillermo, and Bram versus Sven as well. Less than a tenth between these four guys in these two matchups. There goes John, there goes Logan. There goes Guillermo, Giovanni.
I think there's too much sliding there into one. It costs a lot of time to do that much slide.
Yeah, you only have one chance. You cannot blow it in one turn or else you are done.
But you can make up a lot of time in Sector 3, you know?
Let me see how many viewers we have. And how many likes. That is important.
All right, John sets a 54-2. Logan Sunier goes purple with a 54-1. Followed by Guillermo's 54-1, a better one.
You know what? Let's call everything off. We have 210 people watching. We have 35 likes. How is that possible? Come on, guys. Help me out here, Adam. What are people supposed to do in this situation?
Well, like Ryan told me earlier in the week, like and subscribe.
Please like and subscribe. If you don't want to subscribe, no problem. But please give us a like. This is for the sport. This is for the boys that you are watching there. Someone is real mad. Is that Van Was?
Van Ways, I think, is upset. Or no, it might have been an elation because he has a purple lap. So
okay, he might actually be happy and not mad. Okay, that's
because
done.
He is up against Tuvin, so you know.
Oh yeah, not an easy one. Por favor, uno me gusta en YouTube, me gusta. Jose, help me out.
Okay, based on how things have resolved here, it looks like John Devaya has won, Guillermo van Pamelen has won, Sven has won, and Arnaud Tuvin has won his match race, so they will be advancing.
All right, here we go. John up 3/10 of a second. Logan Sunier out. Guillermo moves on. Giovanni Bacciarieri out. Bram Gelton out. Sven Henriksen moves on. And Horion 2/10 behind Arnaud. Horion off Arnaud moves on. So next bracket, John Del Valle versus Guillermo van Pamelen. Then we have Sven Hendrickson versus Arnaud Tuven.
Interesting. John continues to bring the 12 with him.
When am I seeing that right? Is John using the pedal extenders as braces? What do you mean as braces?
I think we noticed this during training, that they have a second pedal that is on a swivel for anybody that's a young driver that may not be able to reach.
Oh,
so it
like
flips.
This?
It flips down, and it's intended to help the young drivers with shorter legs.
The shorter people, yeah.
Right, but
Is he
John
using
doesn't
that?
have short legs, so instead of using that extra bar, he has flipped it over his toes so that
Oh, so it's like
he's got his feet on the single bar as opposed to the double bar.
Okay. So his foot is like over here, then there's a bar over and another one under?
That is
like
correct.
cyclists?
Very much like that.
Okay.
I don't think he's using it to like pull up on the brake or anything in that nature, or like secure
Maybe
his
just
feet.
so his feet don't shake so much.
I think I felt when I tried it that my feet had better feel on the brake pedal and the gas pedal. So he might be looking for a better feel on the go-kart.
Okay. What about now, chat? Who moves on? We got John versus Guillermo and Sven versus Arnaud. Take your picks. Take your picks. So Jose Burillo says Guillermo? What? Okay, so someone stole Jose Burillo's phone. Give it back to him. Something's wrong. Jose, answer me on WhatsApp or write it on chat, please. Okay. Hey, dale like y suscríbete. Suscríbete. Dale like y suscríbete, España. Por favor, 38 likes. No es suficiente. Vamos, tenemos más de 200. Nos vendo. Please, people, we have 200 people watching. You don't have to leave a like, but you should.
Drivers are now getting settled in their alternate cart for the second lap.
So this is the semifinal of the semifinal, yeah?
Correct. This is match race semi B.
Can you get me that mouse there? Flip it over. Yes. So now we have full control here. (12-2) and 1.
Come on, Ward.
Come
We
on,
need
Ward.
the data here.
Where's that double espresso?
We need the data.
We need the data. Fast. Oh, great. Where's my mouse now? Okay, there. Here it comes. So John versus Guillermo. I don't think this should be an easy one for John. Or Guillermo for that matter. The other bracket, Sven. Tell you what, I didn't expect Bram to go out versus Sven here as well. They're pretty similar drivers, but I thought Bram would go ahead. He'll just have to fight it out in the race.
Wow, identical lap times from Guillermo and John. Identical.
Exactly the same lap times. We'll just have to have a look.
All the way down to the 1,000th.
What?
All the way
What?
down to the 1,000th.
So I stand corrected. 54.101 for John. Guillermo 54.101. Incredible.
I mean, the margins are absolutely thin.
I'm lost for words.
Guillermo had him in the, or John had the sector 1. Guillermo had sector 2, or it might be the other way around. I think I saw the purple in both of those for the two of them, and
Wow.
here we are with purple for both of them. Although John
Exactly
sets
the
it first,
same
so he
time.
gets the purple.
So it's up to the second cart. Can you imagine if they go again and they do exactly the same time again? That would be like 1 in a million possibility. Come on,
Looks
Ward.
like Guillermo has lost,
What?
however, just because he didn't do enough on the second one. And it appears
Yep.
that Tuvin has advanced, so the bracket has
So now we got
resolved as it should.
John moves on. Guillermo out 2.5 tenths of a second.
And again, John takes the 12, so he must feel that they've done some work on it.
Yeah.
The conditions for today have hit the 12.
Yeah, he let number 2 for Guillermo. Maybe he
We
feels
all thought
confident
that
that
number 2 was great.
so maybe he's feeling confident that he'll take the worst card, in theory, up to the end. Then he gets the best one and leaves the worst to Arnaud, maybe.
Tuvin has the 1, so we'll see what they can produce together in these two carts. Maybe
Okay.
Logan will have trouble with the 12.
Interesting.
Or no, excuse me.
Yet Van Pamelen is well served with that number 2 card, I believe. Sven has the 13. Let's see what Arnaud has up his sleeve versus the reigning world champion, John Del Valle. Here we go. Guillermo left him the 2. I think that's his strategy panning out well. Oh yeah, you'll surely have a strong card for the semifinal B race. There's the checkered flag for John. 53.915. Arnaud. 53.891.
Yikes.
Okay, now let's move it
I don't
around.
think that's enough. I think Tuvin needed to do much better in the 1 compared to the 12.
Yeah, what is John doing with that 12? Which one of these is it? Anyway, pretty close. Is the first one 53.9? Arnaud 50. Well, Arnaud is with the 12 now or with the 1?
Arnaud brought the 1 with him, so he's now swapping into the 12 that John brought with him.
Okay, let's see what he can do now. Spain going wild up in the chat. Let's see what they got up their sleeves. It's tense, isn't it?
200s gap, maybe?
Oh, I don't know. No, I mean, it's tense for us just to wait this out.
The match race is always the toughest part of the week because
the most weighted part as well.
You have to wait a long time to find out who qualifies.
Oh, yeah. Arnaud out. John out for their out lap. This is tense. You can hear a pin drop. So silent as well outside. The only thing you can hear is that tire squeal. Green lap. There we go.
Okay, Tuvin has the advantage in Sector 1. Javaya has it in Sector 2. Actually, identical Sector 1s. So John has the advantage going into Sector 3.
Identical. It's exactly the same, yeah? 8616. Pretty close on Sector 2. This is going to go down to the wire.
Okay, we'll see if Tuvin did enough.
Look at this one.
Yeah.
On the first
200ths on the first batch. And Davaya has done it.
That's enough.
4 tenths
that
extra
is
in the one.
Wow. John, ¿qué estás haciendo? What is John doing? Come on. 4 tenths, 53.7.
He's going to leave Tuvin Arnaud with the 12.
I think
and
so
take
too.
the 1 with him. And he's going to win this semifinal very handedly.
Let's see. Okay, that is it.
There it is. He keeps the 1.
Perfect strategy. So he took what he thought was the worst card all the way to the end. So he must have thought no one's going to do that as well.
I mean, if nobody could beat him in that same cart, why not?
That's confidence right there for you, yeah.
It is absolute confidence.
All right, people. Done. Oh, we have some people already doing some accounting for us here. Jose Luis Vasquez. John is leading the championship with 3 points of advantage. I don't know. I'm just going to trust chat, but unofficially, okay? Unofficially.
Well, he definitely did everything he can to maximize the points, especially with some of those tough races finishing second.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
You know, with close margins.
Well, John certainly doing his job all the way from the beginning of the championship. Does not want to leave anything behind him, does he?
He's definitely putting up a stellar title defense, that's for sure.
Yeah.
It's been quite incredible to learn from him
and
watch what he's doing every single day.
Yeah, trying to go for that back-to-back championship. I'm blown away. I mean, everyone has the respect for him, but nobody actually expected him to be this good on this type of track. How's that for a lesson?
Well, if this sport is very rewarding to you.
Oh, yeah.
This is a sport that everyone can join. Doesn't matter who you are.
Most democratic sport in the world.
All you have to do is get your hands and feet working together.
Oh, yeah.
And
your head.
You'll be fine.
Uh-huh. Talento y cabeza increíble. Oh, yes. Talent and mind. I'm still blown away by John's confidence. Wah-wah-wee-wah. John in pole position with that number 1 cart. Let's see what he can do. Keep your eyes peeled also for Guillermo with that number 2 just behind him.
You know, Guillermo's not going to be satisfied with 3rd. He may make an attempt on Tuvin early, which then, of course, would get John.
I'm hoping for that. I mean, we need some action, yeah? We need some good action.
I mean, it could work on strategy, too, if he decides not to fight and go get some clean air. And there it is, grid shaping up. You know, I think Brahm in the 17 might be able to move forward. That was considered a good cart earlier in the week.
We have a couple of them. 17, 11, 2. We're 6. 6 is way down with Mateusz Matis down there. All right.
Selena has a decent cart in the 3 as well. I think, you know, if they play it right, they could make some moves forward.
Well, as you predicted, I think Guillermo with that number 2 could go for the move real quick. It's Bram just behind him. Okay, we go green, 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 and we are racing. First four, making up a little gap up to the front.
Got some moves in the back. Victor Sparholt caught her on the outside.
Going all the way on the outside there. That is Victor Sparholt. I think he passed two drivers over there.
Actually, I think he recovered. He got undertook from the concertina.
Oh, shuffled into the wall there. That was Stefan Verhofstadt getting shuffled to the outside of the Shadow Realm.
And Victor underneath, going out of lightning.
Oh, there goes Stefan again. A lot of fighting going down just over the back of the grid for this semifinal race B.
All right, it's finally settled. Victor has found the air, made another attempt going into the mushroom.
That is not settled at all. Sparholt going for the moves up there. Oh, look at that. Arnaud in P1. Arnaud in P1 just ahead of John. Guillermo chasing down after John. Tell you what, Arnaud, what's his card? Number 12? You must be thinking, you know what? You gave me, this card is not bad at all. John will go for the overtake soon. Maybe he will come inside the pit lane soon as well. He's just checking the difference to Guillermo right behind him. Let's see if he's going for the move or not. Dropping off to P2.
Yep, he pits out. I think he anticipated Tuvin doing some defense, and then that would cost him some time. So John pits out.
John in the pits. Giovanni also in the pits. Logan also in. John probably for one stop only, not two in a row. So John 18-3, safe. 18-6 for Giovanni Baccidieri. And 18-4 for Logan Sunier. Yeah, John all alone on track. Should only go back to the pit lane once he gets into traffic, probably. Yeah, makes sense.
He may go for the double stop here at the beginning now that he's lost the lead, and then have the clearest track and allow the other drivers to pit out and cycle behind him.
Yeah, if he comes in now, yeah, he still will have track position there. Unless Arnaud goes in. I don't think Arnaud will go in right now. Try and answer back to John, maybe. Maybe get in his way, you know, play a little mind games. Yeah, John will continue, will not go in for now.
Okay, it looks like the clean air is what he is looking for, and now that he has it, he can go focus on getting into that rhythm that's been so impressive this week.
So this is his outlap. Forget about his time. That does not count at all. Meanwhile, Guillermo with that number 2 with the 54-2.
Bram with the move.
There he goes. Bram up into, that would be P3, I think.
P3, I think, effective 4th overall.
Yeah, because John is out of position now as they went on to Lightning on the inside. Oh man, these guys race so clean, don't they? We were talking about this, maybe in some other places, if you're on the outside, you're just gonna try and force a time penalty for the guy. You know, go put your hands up in the air, go, hey, he's pushing me out. But no, these guys just race clean. They know the guy is inside. They push out, give him the space, go right back into racing, focusing to get that position back later on.
I would say the mature racer would not raise their hand, knowing that they can just get back in the groove and get an attack in response.
But a lot of them would. Back in Brazil, I'll tell you that much. 40, 50%. Like Neymar, you know. Neymar gets touched and throws himself into the ground. Same thing with karting.
So we call that flopping, right?
Flopping? Okay, that is flopping then. No flopping whatsoever.
Maybe that's
in here.
Disrespectful to Neymar, right?
No, that is the honest truth. That just, I mean, not these days, but back in 2016, maybe he was more on the floor, lying down, screaming, than playing soccer, anyways. But moving on, we're talking about karting. John, look at this.
Purple. So he's doing exactly what I said.
This is what he has to do.
So that he could get into rhythm with the cart that he has. And Arnaud is now 4/10 back. I think that strategy was forced upon him when Arnaud took the lead there.
Yeah, and by now, John would get the jump. If Arnaud goes in now, John with 14.1 seconds behind would get the jump easily on Arnaud. Remember what I told you about the magic number?
15.
14. 14 is the magic number for you to go ahead. Low 14s will get you ahead. Of course, if you
Bram is in.
Okay, Bram in. Should come back a little bit behind John. John went by a lot behind John.
Oh, he's lost 2 positions from the fighting that they've gone on.
Losing out to Giovanni, losing out side to side with Logan. Logan stays ahead of Bram Gelton. Meanwhile, John 7.37.72, purple lap. Hendrickson trying to answer back right up there. Arnaud 53.9, best personal lap. Guillermo 53.9, also best personal lap. John 13.9 difference.
Yes,
to
I think
P1, so he is extending his net lead for now.
But he is going to be forced to pit. Well, never mind. The that pack of 3 that was about to get caught by John has broken up with Victor coming into the pits there.
He was close to them? I didn't even notice.
Yes, he's getting closer. Bram has double pit so he can get some clear air.
Victor in. Okay, Victor out. 18.302. Good stop. I think this would be the most safe pit stop, right? 18.2, 18.3. Good enough. Not slow, not too risky as well, yeah?
I had a couple that were pretty close this week, so yes, I think
what is your magic number up there to start pulling on the throttle? For those 18.2, let's say like that.
I use 13 like everyone else.
As soon as 13 comes up,
hits,
you push the throttle.
Went. Now, because I'm heavier than some of the other drivers, it makes me safe. I'm with maybe 4/10 extra.
Okay.
But I did several 18.2 out laps there.
What about Anton yesterday with 2 18.0s? Risky.
Yeah, but I think in that race he was a little bit excited, if you know what I mean.
He was pumped up, to say the very least, after he got shuffled into the wall after back there on Shadow Realm. John, boom, 53.693, another fastest lap. Let me see his difference to P1, 13.4. I would say he is basically okay, Arnaud in. Now we're going to see if Arnaud gets back just in front of him. Maybe John should go in. Let's see how
he's cleared it for sure.
Oh, yeah.
This is definitely a 4-second advantage now.
I thought he would be 1.5 seconds ahead, probably even more than 2. On the next lap, we will know. Good morning say hello to my sister, Carla. Bon dia.
Bon dia, Carla.
Exactly. Here we go. John again, boom. 53.2 of a second faster than his previous best lap. 12.8 away from this is now for the second spot. Well, John taking home the win for this one, I believe, if nothing goes wrong.
John is in total control.
He knows exactly what he's doing.
He did not falter when he lost the lead on the opening lap. Did exactly the right tactic for responding to that, going right into the pit lane.
Doing fast laps after fast laps. Meanwhile, Logan, who's he chasing down here? Is that Horian? Yeah, that is Horian, just in front of him. Did you notice a lot of these people actually race without gloves? No racing gloves?
Yeah, that's racer preference. Know, it's whether or not you feel like you can make full contact with the steering wheel or not.
I personally don't like it.
There have been a lot of blisters this week, so
exactly.
I'd say you should wear them. But
probably
if you're calm on the wheel, you don't need that.
Yeah, some people just choose not to. Anyway, if you're heading to Brazil next year, you will have to wear those gloves. It's mandatory in there because outdoor track, rocks,
right, safety, rocks. Yeah, we got a lot of that.
All that
last
good
year
stuff. We had a lot of that, especially on turn 1. Yeah, to the left. Remember?
Yeah, I was a victim for sure.
You were one of the victims there for sure. Meanwhile, Chad, dominated by the Spaniards, let them be, talking amongst themselves. John pumping purple laps after purple laps, 53.587. He's pulled up a gap of 3.5 seconds ahead of Arnaud. 3.5, is that it? Yeah, 3.5 ahead of Arnaud. That is
okay.
brave.
Looks like Guillermo is in to try to figure out where he is in this batch.
Should come out pretty close.
Right there, Tuvin, right behind Tuvin.
So close. So close. Guillermo has pace. Might try and get that overtake on Arnaud just in front of him as we go through the Shadow Realm. Did you notice these past days on the Shadow Realm there was like some light blinking? It actually looks like a
strobe light?
Yeah, sort of like a horror movie scene over there. Perfect name for that turn you guys did.
Well, unfortunately lived up to its name yesterday with that crash. But
with Anton, yeah. I'll tell you what,
the drivers can't really notice. We're so focused, it's not really that big a deal.
Yeah.
You're in and out of there too quick to really notice that.
Now they must have fixed the light because nothing is blinking there anymore. Still, it was a fun effect for me to watch as drivers went by.
I think subtly in this race, we've got Victor Sparholt making up some ground in the back. He's doing a great job back there.
Did you notice? Did he do his 2 pit stops already?
I think he's only done 1, but he's beaten on track a couple of the guys, I think.
Yeah, he's in front of Remick Drashga, Labradon as well. I don't know how. Well, the beginning for Victor's race was, a lot of fighting going on the first 2 laps at least. Let's see how much he can make up on track. Stefan Verhofstadt, who also had a pretty busy start to the race, into the pits. John Del Valle with the 3rd fastest sector. His lap was a 53.6. Come on, John, wake up. So slow, man. What are you doing? Just kidding. 18.4 stop for Stefan Verhofstadt. This man right there on screen, the Traxxas team driver. Fun fact, Traxxas team is owned by Ward, our slow-ish IT man who doesn't like to wave flags. We'll just have to hire someone for that next year, huh, Ward? ¿Cuántas paradas son?
Selena's in.
Dos paradas solamente. Selena in the pits.
And John goes purple yet again.
Forget about it. Come on, John. Just a Sunday drive for John there, yeah?
It's Saturday, Marcos.
It's like a Sunday drive, so it's a Saturday drive.
Easy
peasy for him. Oh, said the same thing at the same time, yeah? Easy peasy for John. Just another day, another race, maybe another championship. He has his hopes up for sure.
He's definitely doing everything in his power to make that repeat happen.
And that purple lap was a 53.585. Someone's saying John can make 4 pit stops if he wants. He'll still win the race. Come on, not all that, right? He can't do 4 stops. Would be fun to see him go for a 3rd one and still win. Nah, come on. This field is evenly 53-4-5-0.
We're getting close to everyone having done their first stop before halfway.
Well, from third on, John is the real leader. Arnaud in second. Guillermo is the third guy. Giovanni is the fourth. Did anyone make their second stop yet? Maybe Bram?
I think even Robin has, and Bram has for sure.
Because they're way back, like 30 seconds and 39 seconds behind.
Yes, I did see Bram pit out twice because he put himself in a battle after his first stop.
So Gelton is the one that we would have a doubt where we would slot in over here. Probably, I say, just close to Giovanni, maybe ahead of Horian, behind Giovanni, up in there maybe. Maybe close to Guillermo. Where was he?
He came out behind Logan Sunier, and that was after they had done one stop.
Logan was just ahead when they came out, right?
So I think he's probably effective 7th.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, if he's not making up time, what's Logan doing? 53.8. What is Bram doing? 54.0. Yeah. I'm going to say it again like an
So he
old
started
timer.
5th. I think he's lost 2 spots on his pit cycle so far.
Looks like it. I completely agree. Vaya locura, qué manera de dominar. Vamos a España up in front. Back to English. Where's it going to be next year? My sister asks. Answer her. KWC where?
Carla is going to be in Brazil.
Far, far away. She used to live there as well as I do. Now she's back in our homeland in Portugal, as I will be in the near-ish future, maybe in 2-3 years. We're just trying to go over to Europe, have a little more live streaming work, so I can actually make the move back to Portugal. Then I just stay here, work. Live streaming is bad in Europe. They don't do much live streaming back here. I don't know why.
Well, they're lucky because we don't have any live streaming of rental karting in the USA either.
Yeah, Jared told me so.
We have owner karts are doing well on the.
How not? How? USA. How is there no live streaming in USA? That I got baffled by that information last year.
Well, I think for starters we need.
Is it too expensive?
Well, we need facilities that are interested in the actual craft of rental kart racing first, and then we could probably do a live stream activity over there.
Now, what you need is our team up in there. That's what you need.
All right, Marcos.
USA,
come on.
Let's get those visas out, please. Let's get those visas out for the boys. I have a European passport, won't have a single problem. My boys from Brazil will need that. Okay, Sven in, Guillermo in for his second pit stop now.
Yes.
So let's see Guillermo where he comes in.
Hendricks
He will
in
be
with his
close
first.
to Bram, yeah. Sven out, 18.5. Guillermo. Oh, he went out way back.
Guillermo's done his first. I think Victor has only done one.
Oh, so Guillermo.
Victor's done 2, and that's the back of the field.
So Guillermo's still well ahead of Bram, yeah? Well ahead.
I believe so.
Yeah, Guillermo's there, see? On the big one. Just after the bridge, there comes Bram. Way behind Guillermo. Mateusz Mati's in. So everything is going to be slotted in perfectly. 21 laps. I would say this is the second, third of the race start now. Oh. Close one. Sven and who's that? Is that Kenny? Who's that?
That's Selena, Sven, and Mateusz Matis.
That was a close exit for Matis there.
Looks like Mateusz and Sven are having a tight battle themselves, and it's starting to develop.
Okay, meanwhile, John fell asleep. No more faster laps. He's done beating everyone up. 53.6. Ha! What are you doing, John?
Save some energy, you know. It's a 5-second lead. Come on.
Come on, John. You can do better than that. What are you doing, man? Wake up, John. 5-second lead. That's enough, yeah?
Like we said at the beginning, he's just going to walk, right?
Oh, yeah. A walk in the park for John again. Tell you what, things are looking real good for John for that back-to-back championship. Then we will have 3 double world champions. That is Matthias Gruten, then Ruben. John Del Valle would be the third one. I wonder if you have this information. Last year, was that John's first running of KWC?
I believe so.
Wow.
I don't know for sure because we never really connected.
We'll get that
I do
information.
know his dog. His dog's name is Sodi.
Sodi, like
he named it after
like
the cart.
chassis.
Yes.
Okay. Españoles. Año pasado, 2022, fue la primera vez de John en KWC. ¿Sí o no?
Sí.
Creo que sí, pero no lo sé. But you're not sure.
Sí.
Let's see what they say on chat. By the way, off topic a little bit. Did you watch F1 qualifying yesterday? Are you into F1?
I am into F1.
Did you
but
watch
more
it?
for the drama than the actual racing.
Oh,
Okay?
so you like the Netflix thing?
Yeah, it's just a story to me. You know,
Yeah.
the cars are the cars, and they go the way that they go. And we play for the drama.
Verstappen yesterday almost went out on Q2.
Yeah, that was some drama. But I
when
think
there's rain on track, it's always like that.
you know, I think it's a good thing that McLaren has made up from their shoddy beginning of the season.
Oh, yeah.
So you know,
So happy.
it's a
to
good
see
story
one
there,
more,
right?
one more team up in the fight. Anyway, let's go back to our Kart World Championship. That is F1 racing done.
Oh, you know, John just extending the lead another second.
Okay, Jose Burillo now got, okay.
Thank you, Jose.
That was his second one then.
Second champion.
So 2017 in Spain was his first. He was the finalist. Jose Luis Vázquez, he was like 7 years old by then. Right. 9 laps to go. 23 laps are done and dusted. We should be just about starting the final cycle of pit stops. See a lot of fighting going on still. Maybe a little unnecessary for my taste.
Well, we're also not in their minds. We don't know what points they're trying to attain for the finals.
Some of them might just want a little bit of reference in front of them, maybe a guide, maybe a little tow, a little slipstream.
You know, we also have to consider Victor Sparholt is running for the junior championship, and he's got to keep up with
Vika.
Vika, and then
Vika is doing
other,
a fine job
Devane,
as well.
right?
Commentator Marcos, were there any big rental car competition when you were young in the mid-70s? Well, back then I still lived inside my father's. Let's forget about it. I still was living inside my father as a little cell. I was born in 81. 42 right now.
It's science.
Just science. Figure it out. Yeah. Meanwhile, John on his Saturday drive, 6.7 ahead of Arnaud. Let me see. Will we have some sort of fighting for now? Maybe P9 and P10 back there. We just have to get to see how Bram will get back after these pit stops, as you said. Should go back into that P7, P8 maybe. What's he running? Bram 53.9. Sven 53.8, Selena 53.8. Could be close there.
You know, I was kind of right about Selena. She has made a good effort here, and she may be jumping at quite a few drivers today.
At least two or three, I think she already did. For Selena, this is Selena on our image. She is just ahead of Sven Hendrickson and Mattis, just behind P6, 7, and 8. As John goes in front of our camera again for another slow lap. 53.5.
3 or 4 corners ahead. Who cares?
You
right?
can do better. Whatever. There goes Logan. Here comes the group leaded by Selena Ballnegger up ahead again. So John running that slow, making up another second. 7.4 ahead. This is ridiculous.
I mean, we're all looking for perfection out there, and the one who does it the best,
But dude, this
will
is
likely win the race.
This is beyond perfection. What is this? John, what is he doing? Well, Selena, I'll tell you what, having to fight for her life now because Sven has just pulled up to her. But they're on the same team. Let's see what they're doing.
You know, she's pitting out. That's what I thought she would do. She's going to take the pressure off and get her stop done and go finish the race.
Horion van Was in the pits, as is Selena. There's Horion saying good morning to everyone. As you see Rico Harbosch up in there, Victor Poirier up in there. Van Was out 18.2.
Looks like
Selena.
Brom has lost another couple of spots with those doing the second stop.
Let me see where Brom is. Oh, he lost out to Selena. Lost out to Horion as well.
Oh, that's a shame.
Not having a good day, is he? Not having the best of days so far. As you see Robin Evan. Is it Evan? Even?
I think it's even, Robin.
Even Robin. Robin Even? I don't know.
Robin Even. It depends on how the first and last name was entered
Yeah,
in the
'cause
computer.
sometimes
I think it might be Robin Even.
Some people put their
Well, his
first
last
name.
name's on his back, right? Surname?
I don't know. Some people put their first name. Whatever.
We'll
Let's
go
just
with
say
Even Robin.
We'll go with only Robin. That's what's written on the racing suit. Meanwhile, Logan. You know what? Logan is
All
getting
right.
pretty close to Horion. You know. So Sven out 18.4. Selena doesn't make the jump on Sven. Who else is out? Stefan Verhofstadt with the slow pit stop behind Bram Gelton. So this is Selena
Hendrickson, I think,
and Bram.
and Brom.
Okay. So Bram still has a chance there. Can go up 2 or 3 spots.
Yes, now that he has a batch of carts, he can make some moves to try to get those spots back. We'll see how much time he can produce here.
Let me see.
Kenny Verbinen in.
I have to have a look at our likes, thumbs up situation now. I'm going to have a fight with our viewers. I'm going to go for a strike if we are not on 100 likes up until now. I'm going to go for a 5-minute strike.
Okay, John is in for his second stop. We'll see where that puts him. Tuvin in as well.
Where do you think that will put him?
Oh, in the lead, of course.
Of course. Boom.
Baccarelli has to pit next time, or else.
Who's in his way there? Number 6.
Looks like Mateus needs to pit as well.
Yeah. What are you going to do now, John? Winning only 4 seconds ahead? What a shame.
Yeah.
Shame on you,
Just
John.
take it easy here. No need to press the issue here with Mateus.
Definitely not. Mateus is just about, he has to go in right now, or else he will lose 7 seconds after the end of the race.
Oh, but John goes for it anyway. Why not?
Why not?
I think that's Mateus' mistake then.
How dare you? How dare you pull up in front of me?
You just waited too long to pit. You got
There
caught
he
by
goes.
the leader, right?
There's Ward holding that board before he gets back to the computer. Hopefully gets that double espresso in so he can type things faster. Oh, feisty. Guillermo up in front of Arnaud. Is that it?
That's it.
Is
he made the
that
move.
it? Nice one. I tell you what, Guillermo, forget about John. Guillermo, man
Defense
of the
into
race.
Shadow Realm.
Oh, this is going to be interesting.
Oh, he's causing trouble for him.
Giovanni Baccellieri behind them will try and go for the fight. This is a fight we'll be watching. We'll just get John getting flagged real soon. Oh,
Okay.
Let's just show
No
John's
attempt.
victory. John's victory is
Hey.
upon us.
Oh, and he slows down. to
Slows down
celebrate.
because Viva España for John. Look at this.
And Guillermo's defense.
Oh,
worked.
look at that. Guillermo up
look
in
at this
P2.
pressure.
We got a
All
lot
right,
of fighting going on.
Selena holding on to that spot. I'm losing out,
Okay.
unfortunately, today.
Okay. Nice one. John Del Valle. One more race in the bag. Couple
Looks
more.
like a decent recovery for Victor on the opening lap shuffle there to regain his spot in 13th.
Guillermo in P2. I tell you what, nice effort by him. Arnaud lost out just at the end, 7.3 seconds behind the leader. This ridiculous guy, which you're looking at on camera, he went so slow on that last lap, 55.5. Such a shame. Giovanni Baccellieri in P4, P5 for I tell you what, hats off for Horian. Nice race by him as well in P5. Logan Sunier, P6. Selena made up a couple of positions there, finishing off in P7.
Not just a couple. She came from all the way in the back.
Where did she begin? Where did she start
I think she
off?
started at least P14.
Okay. Nice job by her with that number 3 card. Sven Hendrickson, P8. P9 for Matisse, P10. Bram Gelton, P11. Kenny Verben, P12. Stefan Verhofs to P13. Victor Sparhold, P14. Robin Even Robin. Let's just call it Robin. Remy back in P15. 16 for Nico Labradon. We'll be right back in a couple of moments. Let's start it off with semi-final match race C. Later, boys and girls. Leave that like, it is important.